a lot of people want me to run for president, but I don't have the confidence to like, how do you have the confidence to run for president?
You should have the confidence. I mean, look at this today. Look at this roundtable. You've had the confidence to ask questions, right? And they've been very smart questions, great questions. Just like you have the confidence here with the cameras going in this situation, you should have every confidence in yourself. You know what I found out, and I was telling this to somebody the other day, I think we were in Iowa, that like I remember when I was in the 8th grade and we were in English class, and there was a kid behind me that was messing around. I don't know, like the teacher was teaching and he wasn't paying attention, he was messing around, you know, they were laughing, doing something. And the teacher stopped the class and she said, you know what, young man, you know how teachers talk a lot of times. You know what, young man, you got away with that today because you're still in middle school or junior high. But when you go to high school next year, you're not going to be able to get away with that. And then the next year in high school, people were still messing around, you know, laughing in class. And then when I was in high school, I used to hear about college, that college was so bad that you would have to study 3 hours for every 1 hour you were in class. Maybe some folks here that went to college remember that. And then I got to college and I found out that that wasn't true. Nobody studied 3 hours for every 1 hour. Unless, well, maybe with the exception maybe with the exception of some people in engineering classes, but other than that. And then when I was in college and I was getting ready to go to law school, people were saying that law school was so bad, so hard, that students would go and they would tear the pages out of books so that their fellow classmates could not do the work, and you know, and that person that took the pages would get the best grade. You know, it was so cutthroat and competitive, so hard. And then I got there to law school, and it wasn't anything like that. It was a little bit harder, but it wasn't anything like that. And then the last one was when I was in law school and I was getting ready to go work at a law firm. They told me that working at the law firm was so bad, it was so hard, so tough, that the only thing I would have time for was staying in the office and you bill hours, like put how much time you worked on each case for a client. Right? And that wasn't true at all. You know, I had a life, there were other things that I was doing, right? So my point is that oftentimes in life, we psych ourselves out about the next level, about how hard something is going to be, or that we're not, you know, that we're not worthy enough, or we're not good enough, or strong enough to do it, right? And what I found is that the next level in life is always a little bit harder than the level that you were just at. But it's not so hard that if you'll keep doing what you're doing, you should have every reason to believe that you're going to continue to succeed, that you can do well. And so it's clear that you're very bright and you know what you're talking about. And so there's every reason to believe that you would make a great president. Right? You said you're already on student council?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're already on student council, so you know what you're doing because you have experience. And so that's part of where I get my confidence from, at least, is the experience of knowing that each of us is unlike any other person in the whole world. There's nobody that has exactly your thoughts in the way that you think, in the way that you see things exactly. Everybody is special in that way. There's always something that you have to bring. And I hope that you always also surround yourself with people who love you and who believe in you. Right? And I think that's part of where, at least for me, where I get some of the confidence from.
Julián Castro. So one